All right, everyone, welcome into another props video, touching on the top props on PrizePicks and Underdog today. Let's go ahead and start out with the 9 to 5 discrepancy report, just trying to find any edges that we might have. There are a lot of tennis matches going on right now, and we can see that we are getting some slight edges. I just want to remind people / tell people that when it comes to total games here for tennis like we have, Underdog does not actually give out a total games line. This is going to be sets won and sets lost, combining those two so that we can compare it against PrizePicks, okay? And so we can see, typically speaking, that when we do that, PrizePicks is lower, Underdog is higher. But really, we're not getting that many good ones in terms of tennis. We did have some earlier in the day. That has since went away. We do see we have a couple for FIFA. I mean, really just one. So like under shots attempted on PrizePicks, you do over shots attempted on Underdog. Obviously hoping for 2, so it can be a push on Underdog. But that's really it for the discrepancy report. So let's go ahead and get into the MLB prop. So the only really good EV bet that we have going is going to be the over pitcher strikeouts here at favored at 54% chance to hit. That's going to be the only one that we'd want to go ahead and chase in terms of just player prop base off of Vegas odds. But we can see not exactly project to get over that one, so I do hesitate a little bit. Obviously, if you guys are just going the EV route, that's going to be the best route to go for you guys today. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the hitting fantasy score props, because those are going to be the ones where we are getting the best edge. And as we can see, we got 3 prop bets that we should feel pretty good about. We got Jose Altuve for over his hitting fantasy score. That's going to be a good one. Obviously, we can see this is the best one on the board. The PrizePicks line is set at 7.5. The Vegas line would be set at 10.24, and then the projection date is actually coming in at 11.24. So that's going to be one of the better ones on the day. If you want to go in and kind of treat that like a taco, you could. I'm not exactly saying to do that, but I do think we could bet these other 2 with that, or we could bet them all individually or separately, I should say. So obviously pair Jose Altuve with Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve with Corey Seager, and then Corey Seager with Aaron Judge. So yes, these other 2 are going to be the next 2 best ones. So we got 3 really good ones that are standing on the day. And one trend that I have noticed, guys, since the All-Star break is that the hitting fantasy score is kind of hitting back at its normal clip that it was prior to the MLB All-Star weekend. For some reason, not exactly sure what it was, there was like a weird dip where it went from like hitting about 70% of the time when a player was projected over by 2 and the Vegas line was over by 2 to like 60% of the time. It had a weird dip. I'm kind of saying that was because of the All-Star weekend. I don't really know why, but since then and prior to then, you know, we were on a massive winning streak by chasing the good hitting fantasy scores. We have seen that lately as well. Now, I've only been able to come out with mostly Flex Friday videos and also Taco Tuesday videos, but these have been carrying us. So I'm not saying that that's going to occur today. Mondays, for some reason, are kind of tricky days. I don't know. I don't really get it. That's more so for NBA, it seems like, but these are the 3 best props that we have available. And guys, we have no desirable over props for pitching. Okay. Like the best one would be Zach Gallen. We can see the Vegas line has it set a -1 difference compared to the PrizePicks line. If you wanted to use that one, you could. Not terrible. And then we actually have Grayson Rodriguez, where we could be betting the under because Vegas really strongly thinks that he is going to struggle, okay? And also the projection data thinks he's going to struggle. So that could be a situation in which we are betting the under. So if you want to do a 4-slip bet, you do those 3 hitting fantasy score props and then also include this one. And then, guys, on Underdog, I do want to call this out because we are getting some big props there, okay? Huge prop line differences there. We have 3 that are going to be good EV bet. And so if we want to roll with these 2, because I don't know if I want to chase Trevor too much just because he's not projected to get the over. Now that's a small amount, you know, it doesn't take that much more. Obviously we're chasing the best EV bets, we're good. But I'd be fine using these 2 on Underdog today. And then in terms of under, we have one really good one for WNBA. Once again, we have that same problem here where the projection is actually over, and we don't want that when we're trying to bet the under, but this one has about a 55% chance to hit. So once again, if we are chasing EV based bets, that's gonna be one that we want to go in and make. But that's gonna be all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the coverage. If you did, make sure to give a like and subscribe. Let's have a good slate, and as always, let's keep cashing.